Before the watchers fell, before the giants were born, before the world was judged, there was first a decision. And that moment is recorded in 1 Enoch chapter 6. It says, "The sons of heaven looked down and saw the daughters of men, and they desired them. But they feared the judgment that would follow." In verse 3, Semyaza, their leader, speaks and says, "I fear you will not agree to this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin." And in verses 4 and 5 it says, "They all answered him and swore together, binding themselves by a mutual oath and by a curse, that none of them would turn back from this plan." And verse 6 says, "They descended together upon Mount Hermon, a mountain whose very name means devoted to destruction." This was not impulse, this was a covenant. Then in verses 7 and 8, the text records the names of the watcher chiefs, 20 leaders placed over the host, with Semyaza as their head, and the passage lists them by name: Arakiba, Ramil, Kokabiel, Tamiel, Ramiel, Danel, Ezekiel, Barakel, Asael, Armaros, Batarel, Ananel, Zakiel, Samsiel, Satarel, Turel, Yomiel, Sariel, and Gadriel. And in verse 6 of this same chapter, it says they became chiefs of tens and of 50s, revealing structure, rank, and command. This descent was not chaos, it was organized, planned, and bound by spiritual contract. And from this oath came everything that followed: the forbidden knowledge, the giants, the corruption of the earth, and the judgment of heaven. In the next episode, we will begin with the most infamous of them all, Azazel, and the weapons, power, and destruction he taught mankind, according to 1 Enoch chapter 8, verse 1.